Hi, Dawn here again with part 3 of my video series on improving your dowsing accuracy. Now, to be successful at dowsing, you need to be in the right frame of mind. The best dowsing state of mind can be described as engaged but unattached, so that we're focused on what we're dowsing for, but we have let go of a perceived end result. Now, our ego mind is the predominant state of consciousness in everyday matters, and it's that part of us involved with self-esteem, self-awareness and self-respect, but none of these traits are of service during the dowsing process. So the dowsing state of mind is one which the ego mind, the conscious mind, is quietened, relaxed, balanced, stilled and blank. Now, I was recently talking to a fellow dowser who tells her ego to stay at home when she goes out to douse a client's property. It's a ritual that she has in place to remind her that her ego mind gets in the way of dowsing. So she simply leaves it at home, waiting for her to come back. And I think that's a really great way to do it. Now, there's an ancient practice in Zen Buddhism called hollow bone. It's also seen in shamanism and Native American spirituality. Becoming a hollow bone is accepting the guidance from a higher power. It's a way to shift your consciousness and to become an empty vessel for our higher self to work through. We move our ego and our rational mind out of the way so that we can have a clear connection. So becoming a hollow bone involves clearing your resistance to the universal flow of energy in your life, allowing the source of existence to flow through us, unobstructed by our conditioning and self-identity. Fears, doubts, desires, outcomes, frustrations and anger need to be emptied or hollowed out. All forms of resistance let go. Now, the basic goal for a dowsing session is to create a dowsing state of mind, which is one of relaxed awareness, openness and an attitude of acceptance to whatever answers we may receive. So here's my tips. Take some deep breaths before you start dowsing to clear your mind and to settle your energy. Relax your shoulders, your elbows and your wrists. Close your eyes and allow yourself to slowly enter into a state of calmness. Feel your facial and your shoulder muscles relax and all outside tensions melt away. Now, visualize what you're trying to find, but don't fixate on it. Be confident but not overly confident. Clear your mind of any preconceived thoughts or biases and try not to predict how the session will go, as this may well influence the dowsing device. I know this can be a challenge, particularly if you're dowsing for something important, but I do highly recommend practicing the art of letting go of the answer. I also recommend dropping into your heart space. When we connect with our heart, not just for dowsing, amazing things can happen. Now, of course, asking the right questions is key to a successful dowsing session, and I will be covering that in the next video. Now, to ensure you can create the right mindset, give yourself enough time to dowse. Now, I'm not saying that you can't whip out your pendulum and quickly ask a question or two. Of course you can, and many dowsers, including me, do that often. What I'm saying is that if you are asking something important, do it when you have time, when you're not going to be rushed. When we're squeezing it in between chores, we're really unlikely to be calm and relaxed. We're going to be focused on the clock and the next activity. So do give yourself enough time to do justice to your dowsing session. Another important part of the dowsing mindset is to ensure that you're not dowsing mad, sad, frustrated, tired or ill. We really need to be in a good feeling state of being, otherwise our dowsing will not be accurate nor pleasant. So if you're feeling any of these things, postpone your dowsing session until you feel better. Walk away, find a way to feel better, and then you can come back to your dowsing. Now, I do highly recommend lots of practice to cultivate a dowsing mindset. It really is a bit like training your muscles to perform a task. The more you practice, the better you'll get, I promise. So that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and you learned a few new moves or some things along the way. In my next video, I'll be tackling the dowsing questions. This is pretty key to accurate dowsing. Ta-ta for now.